Hi, my name is Mary. Today FM plays the best music in Lambasa. Today FM rocks.
My name is Thomas. I'm here in Nakasi and I like to listen to Today FM because it rocks.
My name is Milenia. Today FM rocks here in Singatoka.
My name is Enrique and Today FM rocks here in Tavua.
My name is Mary Jane. I love listening to Today FM here in Ba. Today FM rocks.
My name is Ilay Tiambal and I love listening to Today FM. Today FM rocks here in Osur.
Today's hit music on Today FM.
In this bulletin, speed cameras to be active next month. State requests alleged drug smuggling cases to merge. And late speaker's contribution recognized.
From the studios of FBC Suva, Teva Lendua.
Automatic number plate recognition speed cameras will become active in the country from next month. LTA's Chief Executive Samuel Simpson says the chance of being caught speeding will now increase substantially. Speeding is the biggest single cause of traffic fatalities in the country. Simpson says drivers caught exceeding the speed limit will be issued with a traffic infringement notice, which must be paid in full within 90 days of the date of offence. However, if the infringement notice is not paid in full, then all LTA transactions such as wheel tax, roadworthiness, driving license, vehicle sale and transfer will be blocked. With the high number of speeding cases resulting in accidents recorded along the 4-lane road between Nakasi and Nausori, special consideration needs to be given to combat this. FRA Chief Executive Jonathan Moore says, regardless of no fatal accidents being recorded, a major accident can be recorded if drivers don't improve their attitude. Moore says the long section of the road can become a dangerous spot once it fully opens for traffic later. Moore says special consideration needs to be put together by the Land Transport Authority when the long section of the road fully opens. Meanwhile, LTA has confirmed that from next month, automatic number plate recognition speed cameras will become active in all parts of Fiji.
If drivers continue to drive recklessly and ignore all the signs and put my guys at risk, we may end up closing sections of the road or putting speed bumps in there. I've already asked LTA to consider putting traffic cameras there once the job's finished, or on the entire length, to try and manage this speed issue. It's reckless and it's stupid.
The prosecution in the case of an airline employee who is alleged to have been involved in the transportation of illicit substances will soon be making an application to consolidate the case with another accused, Justin Ho. Justin Ho is currently charged with 1 count of unlawful importation and exportation and 1 count of unlawful possession, manufacture, cultivation and supply contrary to the Illicit Drugs Control Act 2004. At the Lautoka High Court today, the prosecution has asked that Frederick Epeli's case be transferred to the courtroom where Ho's case is being called in. The prosecution stated that once this is done, they will file the necessary documents to merge the case. The High Court judge has granted the matter be transferred to the courtroom that's dealing with Ho's case, and this will be called next Tuesday. Defense lawyer Arthur Rayawa did not object to the application. 40-year-old Frederick Epeli is charged with 1 count of unlawful importation and exportation and 1 count of unlawful possession, manufacture, cultivation and supply. It's alleged that Epeli and Ho on December 23rd last year in Nandi, without lawful authority, facilitated the exportation of 2 parcels on the national carrier, weighing to the total of more than 2 kilos of cocaine and illicit drugs. Also, it's alleged on the same day the 2 engaged in dealing for the transfer, transport, supply, use, manufacture and sale of cocaine and illicit drugs. A 25-year-old man who allegedly chased 6 police officers with a cane knife last year will stand trial in the Suva High Court in October. Samuela Bokandi is charged with 6 counts of act to cause grievous harm, 5 counts of resisting arrest, and 1 count of damaging property. It's alleged in July last year, Bokandi and his de facto partner had an argument, and she went to the Lenovesi police station to lodge a complaint. It's alleged that he then chased the officers and damaged the police property. In court today, the defense counsel requested for the charge to be dropped to a lesser count of criminal intimidation. Defense argued that Mbokandi had no intention to cause harm and that he was allegedly being chased by the officers and was just holding the knife. The court heard the accused only stopped when his father calmed him down and he was arrested. The state has made its position clear that it will not accept a guilty plea on the lesser charge of criminal intimidation. He has been further remanded in custody. The late Speaker of Parliament, Dr. Chicco Lueni, has been acknowledged for her contributions to the health sector at the World Health Assembly in Geneva, Switzerland. Health Minister Dr. Ifiremi Wankainambete was on hand to receive the award in her honor. According to a tweet from the WHO Western Pacific Regional Director, Dr. Takeshi Kasai, Dr. Chicco was posthumously honored as a global health hero during the opening of the 72nd Assembly. The director adds he's very proud to see the contributions of the former speaker recognized globally. The late speaker was also Fiji's pioneering female dentist. The WHO Health Heroes focus on ordinary people doing extraordinary things. Trade and investment has always been an important factor in the bilateral relationship between Fiji and China. Speaking at the China Guangzhou Fiji Business Seminar in Suva last night, Trade Minister Pramila Kumar says China has become Fiji's most rapidly growing market.
Over the past 5 years, average exports to China totaled 108.6 million, while imports averaged to $742.7 million. Total two-way trade, if we look at 2018, has exceeded $1 billion for the first time. A total of 277 Chinese investment projects were successfully implemented over the last 5 years, worth approximately $2.36 billion.
Fiji Broadcasting Corporation is organizing a tech trade show, the first of its kind in the country, next month. Chief Executive Riaz Said Qayyum says the world is moving into technology at a rapid pace, and Fiji is no exception. Said Qayyum says people are getting more tech savvy on a daily basis, especially youth. Hence, he says FBC thought it was only ideal to create a special exhibition and show for the majority of our population, which is the youth. The show will explore and promote the various types of technological equipment and advancement available in Fiji.
We're very glad that this is going to be another FBC Fiji First, whereas we will create something that hasn't been done before in Fiji. So we're looking forward to that. It's going to be wonderful. There's a lot of interest. There's going to be demonstrations. There's going to be a gaming center, lectures by experts in the field, and of course the usual food, drinks, and all the rest of it. So exciting times ahead.
And women's football aims for good outing in Tri-Nations. Stay with us.
Nevango malakai leloma ngongai nakas ondo magrong ng Bula FM nambando ay nasere.
Hoya ubasit sai lambasa ya ondo talita ina warong ng Bula FM nambando ay nasere.
Gua do tumeli ako na tao no hinga toka talita kina na warong ng Bula FM nambando ay nasere.
Wana tuma ng Bula FM nambando ay nasere namalon.
Nevango fani na tao ngo singa toka kita ondo talita kana Bula FM nambando ay nasere.
Bula FM nambando ay nasere.
Ovalau Rugby Union's development pathway is starting to pay off. They have started to groom their own players, which is now taking form in the Vodafone Vanur Championship. Ovalau won 2 successive away games in 1 week. They defeated Northern Bulls 2 weeks ago, and last week they beat Maduwata. Ovalau coach Luke Vula says their under-19 side is looking good as well, and most of them are still attending secondary school.
Now, like our under-19 team, most of them are students of St. John's, LPS and RKS. and even Lebuka Public School and Delana Methodist. Yeah, we are using our young students from Ovalau like to play on the under-19s, and most of the senior players are like they are just from Ovalau, mostly from Ovalau.
The national women's football side hopes to improve its standards and ranking after their Tri-Nations match against Vanuatu and Singapore next month. The inclusion of experienced players in the national women's side will be an advantage for Fiji. Women's national coach Marika Rondu says the addition of Sophie Dialowai to the team after her trials from France will help boost the overall performance of the side. The 25-year-old Fiji reps first-hand experience in a competitive international environment was highly praised by the women's national coach.
She feels that it was very competitive. There were other girls from other countries that were also in trials during that time. So with the club that is just got promoted looking for the best players. So I think overall Sophie's got first-hand experience on how competitive environment works. So I think with that experience she will bring back to the team.
Weightlifting Fiji is not holding back from finding ways to prepare its 8 lifters for the World Junior Weightlifting Championship despite their limited resources. Apart from Timothy Wakurivalu, it will be the first international tournament for the other 7 lifters. Weightlifting coach Henry Elder says he's advised the athletes to focus on familiarizing themselves with the expected competitive atmosphere and brush off the feelings of being pressured. As per their preparation, Elder says they've been making use of the available resources to prepare them for the competition next month.
Our preparations are going as planned. We're trying to cover all areas as best as we can, given the limited resources that we have, but I think we're doing quite well.
A heavy rain alert remains in force for northern Lao Group, Vonolevu, Taveuni and nearby smaller islands, while a strong wind warning remains in force for the land areas of eastern Vonolevu. And that was your FBC News Now. Remember to join us at 7 p.m. for our major bulletin. For these stories and others, you can also tune in daily to our sister radio station, Gold FM. And have a safe afternoon.
In Lambasa.
I'm Pritika from Jackson, Nassori. I love listening to Mirchi FM here in Nassori. Mirchi FM is hot.
Mirchi FM, it's hot.